Hello friends, in this video I will give you few updates of the Angular, like what are top features that we are using in Angular, and like how many percentage, and what are the areas of improvements, and what new features we have that is in use now. So if you see here, we have used these features like standalone component, directives, pipes. So these are the very good features that are in use currently, so you can also try it out. And there is a built-in control flow. So yeah, I will show you one by one the slides so that you will get little idea like what is the approaches in 2025, like how much it is improved. So from the Angular 2 to the Angular 19, so now Angular 20 version is coming. So there are lots of improvements. So yeah, you can see these codes, just understand like how these work, and you will get clear understanding. So let me show you like what features we have, and then we will like for explanation of each feature there's a different video, so you can check that also. uh, so that one was the standard component, so this is a standard directive we have. And let me change one thing here so that you will get more clarity. Let's see the zoom option. Okay, so this is standalone pipe, and so that's the first slide that I shown you. So in that like I mentioned like what are top features. So these are just explanation of what the top features are that are currently in use, and you can also try it out at your end. So here we have, this is standalone pipe, and so that the first point was a standalone. So standalone component, directive, pipes, so all are in use. So next thing is flow. Control flow is basically using the, like we are using ngif ng4, so now we have control flow. So this is an at the rate if example, so you can use that at the rate in your template. And what we have this at the rate for. So this with this at the rate for, yeah, you can loop that. So it's same like you use ng4, but in the new version you will get at the rate for. And it also has mandatory track by function. So if you see here, we have added the track, so it basically improve the performance. It stops re-rendering and all. So yeah, so this basically improved a lot. And so this is a for loop. And next is what we have switch statement also, like we have ng switch in there previously, but now we have. So these are the new features, so these are the updated ones. So here if you see, this is at the rate switch. So means here we just pass the normal cases, and with the default we will, if there is no value, then it will show the default value. And this is all about built-in control flow. And for like if you want to migrate all your previous code, old code, to the new code, so there are commands for it, so that I talked about in the different videos. So you will check out on the channel, there are different videos for it. So here it is switch case. Next, what I mentioned in the first slide was signals. So means this is a third one. So the signals are totally in use, and it basically improved a lot. It improved a lot. So means it is totally different from the observables. Like it is more performant. And if you see here, like with the signals, there are different utilities we need to use, like set, update, and compute data effect. So there are different things with the signals. So you can also try it out. This. So here we just incrementing the value. So this is a basic example, I'm just adding. So for detailed videos you can check on my channel. And we have, so if you see here, means how you can use signals in template. So you can use those signals in the template. You can derive signal example. So means basically if you want to manipulate any signal value, so you can use the computed in that case. And this effect is basically what it do is it runs side effects from signal, like if there is any change in signal. So if you want to run any computation on it, so you can use this effect. So these are utilities that is mentioned in the Angular, like it is inbuilt thing in Angular. Like you just need to upgrade your new Angular upgrade package to the new version, so that you can use those features. So signals are all not being used. So now next thing is signal based queries and input. So this is basically like means you can also take signals inputs, and you can also pass those inputs in the different component also. So if you see here, I just use this, like I'm just taking this input, and I'm also passing it to the separate component. So this is a very new thing, and it's very helpful and and also means this is another case like that was signal based views. So means if you see here, we can use the view child here, just to this view child is basically we are passing as a reference. So if you see a signal view child component, and here we have had hashtag child. So if you see here, we are just passing that child component. This is also a very good feature of signals. Next is this referencing on, like this is also means it is not a new feature, but we are totally using this also in our application, like referencing on input field. So yeah, means we just need to add that hashtag, and we can get the value of this. This is not a new feature, but it is very helpful. And like I'm talking about in this video, the top feature. So this is also a top feature that we are using in our projects. So and next is what we have deferrable views are now. So means in the single component you can also lazy load the thing. So if you see, I mentioned here deferrable views in Angular, it is introduced in Angular 17, allow you to lazily load and render parts of a template only when needed, improving performance especially for complex below code. So now means in the previous version we can only lazy load the module. Now we can lazy load the component also. Now we can lazy load the some part of the component also. So that is very interesting feature. So it means for this you just need to use @defer, and then means it has a travel path. So if I show you the parameters here also, so means it's very defer, and when like there are conditions you can pass, like when we need to show this view, and if there is not any view, like what are the fallback content if the condition not met. So yeah, we can use this defer placeholder. So this is very interesting feature that we can use in our application. So it means when condition user is logged in, so this is deferral views. So we can load some part of conditions. So so next is ng optimized image. So what this ng optimized image is basically basically it optimize the image loading and performance. It replaces the native image with enhancement like lazy loading, preloading, and automatic asset generation. So this is also a great feature. Like if you want to lazy load any application, any image, so yeah, you can use this image. So normally what we use at the image attribute. But now what we have this ng-src. So what if you want to use this, so you just need to update your mint yes also. So with this provider image, so you need to update the provider also to use this feature. So this is inbuilt feature that is important. They basically improve the performance very lot. Next is zone-less change detection. So means previously what we have zone.js in our application, so that handles the change detection and all. But now we have zone-less. But for zone-less, you mostly need to use the signals for it for now. But if you see here, it is experimental feature. But yeah, but it is totally stable. I use in some projects, so it is very useful now. So means you can use zoneless feature also. Next is, so last thing is hydration. So hydration is basically means we can do server side renting in our application also. So if you see here, means you just need to run one command if you want to add hydration, if you want to add server side rendering in your application. So if you see here, migration Angular is, so basically this is Angular universal package, and it is basically used to achieve server side rendering. So it is basically process of activating or reinitializing the client side Angular application on top of a static HTML that was rendered on the server. So basically in this, the HTML comes from server. So normally what it do, so normally we are doing client side rendering, but if you want to add server side rendering in the application, then you can use this feature. So these are the top 10 features that I mentioned in this video. But if you are using SSR, so there are a few things that you need to keep in mind. So I did a blog and created a video also, so you can check this out also. So these are sentiments. So these things I will talk about in different videos. So now you can just check those top 10 features and use that in your project. That basically improve a lot in your application, and do the performance, and in the long term perspective also, like for maintenance perspective also, it is very good. So means each individual feature I talked in separate video also. If you want to check in detail, so you can check that also. But for now, means you just go through these features and you just get to know. Then like this is just an overview. So for other you can check other videos. Thanks guys for watching. Do subscribe if you like this content.